Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of dice, or die, or both. I won't try and get the word right throughout this video, but yeah, sometimes I'll say dice and sometimes I will say die, depending on how I'm feeling at that particular moment. Two reasons why I like dice so much. One is they are very tactile, nice, compact, small little pieces. Neat and tidy in a little cube. And the other reason is because I absolutely love board games. I miss the 70s and 80s when people used to play board games, not just at Christmas or Easter, but at just on the weekend. I do play my son at both chess and Risk. I try to do that every weekend, and he's coming along with his chess. Of course there are no dice in chess, I realise that, but still a board game. And yeah, we play Risk as well, which is a game that I've been playing on and off for about 40 years. And that of course does have dice in it. And right on cue, I have the dice here. I shall take the silver one away, but only once I've introduced its partner. And there you can properly tell that they are nice, solid, heavy metal dice. Very nice. So these are my Risk dice. Without spending half an hour explaining the rules of Risk, I'll just say that these three are for attack and these two are for defense. And that's all I'll say. Nice. They're just nice, basically, aren't they? Just nice, compact, plastic dice. I always get excited whenever I go into a board game and I see the dice. I always like to pick them up and play with them, which I think a lot of people do, well, but in particular kids. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the numbers, the opposite sides on the dice always add up to 7. So the 1 and the 6, the 2 and the 5, and the 4 and the 3. Always opposite each other. That's the way it's always been, and that is the way it shall always be. Let's put these over here. Next ones, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, all of these dice, they didn't come with a game. They came with a couple of really nice leather dice or die shakers. Really nice felt inside, leather on the outside, nice stitching. 2 of these and 10 dice only cost about £10 on Amazon, I think it was. It's very good. So that's where I got these from. As yet, I'm not sure. I think I have used them for maybe in a little card game or something. I haven't used them as for any board games because the board games have come with dice. By the way, I have about 50 dice here. Well, I do have 50, exactly 50. There are probably some more in the house somewhere. These next ones, let's put them in the actual number. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No 6, unfortunately, with this set. This set is a set I've had for a long time, about 30 years. And they came with some playing cards. It's just 2 sets of standard playing cards. One of them with a red background, sort of checkered background, the other one with a blue checkered background. The decks of cards are standard design. So these are old dice and they look it as well. They don't look particularly good quality. Not very good quality at all, really, but still a little bit tactile, tactile-y. Okay, now the next set. The next set are not, strictly speaking, well, they are dice, but you can't use them as you can normal dice. They are, I've never used them, but they're gambling dice. I got them when I went to Las Vegas a number of years ago. They were inside a set of chips, a case of chips that I bought, which again I've hardly used. But if you go to Las Vegas, you have to buy these sort of gambling mementos. So this obviously has an ace, king, queen, jack, 10, and sorry, that's 10 and that's 9. I must think of a reason for playing with these. They've been locked in a drawer for a number of, not locked, but they've been in a drawer, in a box, in a drawer for years. Nice and unusual. The next one I understandably only have 1 of these. Actually, this belongs to my son. This is his dice. He got this when he knew I was collecting some dice together for this video, and he went and got this one. It's a nice wooden, solid wooden piece, and he's used this quite a lot over the last few years. I think when he first got it, it was probably bigger than his hand. But it's aged well. It looks as good as it did when it was first bought. Good quality and unusual, which is what I like about it. It's a nice unusual piece. Okay, so next up we have nothing particularly interesting about these ones. These were just 2 dice from a Ludo set. A little bit smaller than the other white dice that I had just now. Slightly smaller these are. I'll show you. And as you can see, it is slightly smaller and a bit less white. I love the whiteness of these ones. Very nice. So yes, those ones are not tremendously exciting, I have to say. Next up, we have the dice that came in that same poker chip set that the other dice were in. And these are normal dice, obviously. Lovely see-through. I think these are my only see-through dice. Just lovely big chunky things. Nice clear white dots. Okay, there's a little bit of mess with the paintwork there, but they're not supposed to be particularly special. One thing I don't have, I've just realised, is fairy dice. I don't have any fairy. Some people, that's the only dice they own. It's fairy dice hanging up in their car. Well, I don't have that at all. Surprising, considering how much I like dice. Interestingly, my mum also particularly likes dice. Maybe for the same reason. I think less because of any interest in board games and more the tactile, compact, uniform nature of a group of dice. I don't know what the collective noun is for dice. Not sure. It should be called a game, shouldn't it? A game of dice. That should be the collective noun for dice. A game. Let's put these away. Okay, so next up I'm going to show you now these ones. They might look simple, and they are, but they are such nice quality. Now these came from, 2 of them came from a Monopoly set that we play, that we use every time we get 5% into a game of Monopoly. You know, roughly 2 hours, and then stop because it's taking too long. Has anyone ever finished a game of Monopoly in the history of Monopoly? I'm not sure. I'll be surprised. This one came from a kids Monopoly set. It takes a lot longer to finish those games, probably only about 2 or 3 days to finish a game of kids Monopoly, and obviously a few weeks to finish a game of adult Monopoly, after you spent hours setting it up to begin with. It's not my favourite game, I have to say. But these dice, they're such nice quality. So smooth. Again, a lot smaller than the other big white ones I had, and just nicer quality. Really nice dice. Possibly my favourite dice, these are. Very, very nice. But because they're in a set, an actual game, I can't have them just sort of loose in a little bag somewhere, you know, on my computer desk or something. I have to keep them within the game, unfortunately. Unless I swap them with some other dice that I'm not so into. I could do that. Okay, so we've still got a few more to go, not many more to go. I'm now going to hit you with this one. Not literally, because it would be painful, but I'm going to class this as a dice, or die, or dices, or dies. Even though obviously it's not your conventional die, whatever. But you could roll it. You could roll it and get a number out of it. I'm not going to roll it now because I don't want to smash the windows, but you could do that. This dice actually came with these dice inside. Now, I don't know who's in charge of the numbers, but they must have had a little drink beforehand. I mean, what is going on there? That it's almost exaggeratedly bad, like it's been done on purpose. But they are nevertheless nice wooden pieces. They're the only dice I have that have got the gold dots on. But yes, they came inside this box, and so now I suppose I had better put them in here. Ouch. Right. So that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Back in their little home. Now, how many do I have left? I don't have many left now to show you. I haven't shown you these ones yet. I've shown you those. I've shown you those. I've shown you those, and those, and those, and those, and those, and those, and those. I haven't shown you this one. Now, I'm just trying to remember where this is from, actually. What game is this from? I think this came with some marbles, actually. Yeah, it did. It came with a bag of marbles. It's good quality. It's not from a game set. It just came with a bag of marbles. But it is still a nice quality one. I keep it in a little cloth bag. This little cloth bag with those 10 white ones. These ones. I keep it in the same bag, and I'll probably put some others of these dice, now that I've rediscovered them, in this same cloth bag. And I think the last dice to show you are these ones. I said that those red ones earlier were my only see-through ones, but these are also see-through. And they are Star Wars, look. Star Wars dice. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I have to have them all the right way round, like that. And these came with a set of playing cards, Star Wars playing cards, 7 sets of playing cards from the first 7 episodic Star Wars movies. A very good set that only cost me £5 in a shop that's massively reduced. Very, very good playing cards, which I will probably put on a video. And these dice came with them. Very nice. Right, I think I've shown you all the dice. I'm just going to move them back in now. Okay, so there, let's move that up a little bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45, plus 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50 inside this one. So there you go. I probably have a few more dice around the house, but it was quite a nice number to get in the end for the video. 50. I'm sure I went through all of them. I went through these ones, went through those, 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 did that one, did those, did these really nice ones, did those two, and did the wooden ones in there, and my son's one as well. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm sure you'll agree that was incredibly interesting. If you wish to subscribe, please hit the button, and you'll see many more similar, if not identical, videos. Thank you for watching and listening.